Hey guys, it's Toast again from Fishyaker.com. A couple weeks ago, Lyle and I were down fishing in Florida with my buddy Mike, and my other daughter, Rose, from Rosie's Rod Pocket, was working her part-time job at Brian Swingle's Five Mountain Outfitters, the kayak fishing shop up near Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. She had a customer come in asking about pre-spooled fishing reels and rod and reel combos, asking what kind of line would be on them, is it worthwhile to get it pre-spooled, any of that type of stuff. And I thought to myself, you know, I've never done a video on that, and I looked it up and there's not a ton out there on it on the interwebs. So let's talk about the pros and cons of buying pre-spooled fishing reels. So like I mentioned, Rose called me up a couple of weeks ago. We were on the water at the time, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to talk to her about it. And one of the things I do, if you've noticed in the videos, is when somebody emails me a question or posts up on Facebook or Twitter or something like that with a question, in addition to just answering it in an email, I try to do a video on it. I think, okay, here's a question that might not have been answered by anybody else. Let's do one. So the question again was, what kind of line is on pre-spooled fishing reels? Is it good? Is it bad? Whatever, ... So, the reel I have here, if you remember the video we did the other day, was on the Akuma Steeler XP. It's a quality reel. It's only a $20 rod and reel combo, but, you know, it's inexpensive and it fits a niche. And it's pre-spooled. So I took the reel off of it just to take a look at it and talk a little about pre-spooled combos. So you can often go to your local, big box store, or even a tackle shop or a specialty shop, and get reels or rod and reel combos that are pre-spooled, typically with a really basic monofilament line. So is it a good thing or a bad thing? Well, honestly, if you want my advice, you're buying the rod and reel combo. You're buying the reel because of the rod and reel, right? You're not buying it because of the line on it. Think about it, right? If you go out and you go car shopping, are you buying a car just because of the color? Right? You're buying it because of the model of the car. Color is a big part of it, but it's secondary. So again, with a reel, a lot of times some of the manufacturers, especially the more affordable rod and reel combos, they'll put line already on it, like this one here. And honestly, if you're just looking for something to fish with and you're just doing it like once or twice a year or something like that, it might be okay. But what my recommendation would be is, as soon as you buy a rod and reel combo, if it's pre-spooled, just chuck the line on it. Reason being, it's not because a manufacturer might put really inferior line on it, although some may. But you don't know how long ago it was spooled. For instance, here, you have memory. I don't care if they put high-end monofilament on a reel or not, but you figure, how are these reels and these combos stored? And for how long? I don't know. How long ago could this reel have been manufactured? A lot of brands may have manufactured them, I don't know, several years ago. How long have they been sitting on the shelf in the tackle shop? Is it a hot location? Have they stored it in an unair-conditioned warehouse or whatever? So any type of mono, especially a lot of lower grade monos, after a while they're going to get memory on them. There's some tricks that you can have to try to get the memory out of them, like soaking the reel or the line in hot water, or trying to stretch it, or tying it to a swivel snap and letting all the line out and trying to re-spool it out. But honestly, it could be the highest quality mono, but after it's been sitting on that reel for a while, it's going to get memory. So my recommendation to everybody is, you're not buying that rod and reel combo or just that reel because of the line on it. Because, if you're just looking for some basic mono, you can probably go to that same shop and get the most entry-level, spool of line for as little as maybe $1. Right? So when you get a rod and reel, look at it, check it out, look for the quality of the combo, especially of the reel, and how the rod feels your hand and the tip and all that. But if it has line, if it's pre-spooled, you can try to look at it and see if it's got memory on it, or if it's got nicks, or if it feels kind of worn, like dry rotted and stuff. But rule of thumb is, you buy it for the rod and reel, not for the line. take it, pull all that old line off of it, get whatever type of line you want, and go from there. The other thing is, if you're looking at the line that's on it, it doesn't necessarily tell you how strong, what pound test the line is. You don't know what kind of manufacturer it is. It's probably inexpensive bulk line. So you don't even really know how strong that line is. So again, just, you're getting it for the rod and reel, you're not getting it for the line. So I thought I'd go ahead and touch on it a little bit. Like I said, you might find a reel that has a quality, pre-spooled line on it. But chances are it's been on that reel for at least a year or two. Like I said, how long was it since it was manufactured? Where has it been sitting in storage? Has it been in the heat? Who knows what, right? And to start off with, what quality line was on in the first place? So just expect to re-spool that reel as soon as you get it. And you can spend $1 online, or you can spend $30 online. Whatever you want to do, you can get whatever you want. So don't rely on it, and don't buy it just for that line. So just my 2 cents. Never really talked on it before. So like I said, you're buying the rod and reel because of the rod and reel, not because of the line. But if you're just planning on picking it up at local Walmart and going out and going fishing on your way home, it'll work. Alright guys, I don't know what else can I say, but that's my 2 cents. Anywho, if you haven't already, we ask you to click and subscribe to the Fishyaker channel, alright? Just go down below, look at us on the YouTube page itself, smash on that subscribe button. You can follow me at John Oast on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff, and the Fishyaker.com channel on Facebook too. So let us know what you want to see. We'll try to think of some more videos. And if you have any questions like that, shoot them to me. Heck, I won't just answer, I'll do a video. Alright guys, catch you on the water.
Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.